And good evening. I've got to change some things around on my screen here because the screen I'm staring at is about 15 seconds delayed. So give me 1 second. It's going to take me, I've got to rearrange some windows here so that I'm not staring at myself in the past. It's bad enough when there's a 7-second delay, but here in this hotel there's about a 30-second delay, and it is enough to make me want to drink. But happy Tuesday evening. I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. I hope your day has gone well. I hope you got whatever champ you were wanting out of the little selector that they gave us. I haven't logged in yet, so I haven't claimed mine. I don't know who I'm claiming. To be completely 100% transparent and honest at this point, I don't know which one I'm going to select. I don't think it really matters that much to me, to be completely fair and honest. And there we go. We are all back up and working more or less the way I want it. Now I see myself live. I can look over here and see myself in replay. I will have to look over here to read the chat, though, unless this is working. We're going to try it. But anyway, welcome in Ice, Hal, Goda, Herd. We'll see. Yours has been saying sub only today. I don't know what's up with YouTube. I don't work. I don't own the YouTubes. Not yet, at least. Maybe one day. Let's see. Work trip. Yeah, I'm down here. Our company has two different headquarters. I am at the San Antonio headquarters. The other one, when you see me out, a lot of times I'm in Sacramento. The majority of my team works here. And give me 1 second. I'm going to hide my camera. And I'm going to go turn this obnoxious light off. So talk amongst yourselves for a second. All right, I'm back. You didn't talk very much. You guys are, being shy and quiet. That still didn't get that light. Oh, well, you're going to have to deal with what looks like the sun. I can't figure out which way my finger needs to point, but yeah, it's back that way somewhere. You're just going to have to deal with it, or maybe I can shift some things around. We can shift the display and blind you. It's hard to believe that little light that does not put off very much light is that bright. So anyway, so I'm down in Sacramento, and I'm in San Antonio, not Sacramento this time. Tonight will be the last stream until this weekend and the banquet. My wife is coming to join me tomorrow. We're going to go to the Riverwalk tomorrow night for dinner and seeing all the Christmas lights, and then we're traveling somewhere else on Thursday, and then I'm back here for Friday to fly home. I may try to stream Friday night depending on what time I get back. My plane is due to land around 7 p.m. Takes me half hour-ish, 45 minutes, depending on traffic, to get home from the airport. And just depends on how I feel after traveling all day. So we may do Friday, we may do Saturday for the first opening of Banquet Crystals. What do I think about the Banquet rewards? It's going to depend on the crystals. Nice extras there in the milestones, nice stuff in them. A lot of it is going to depend on what you pull out of those Banquet crystals. If you get trash out of the Banquet crystals, the event's going to be trash. If you get good stuff, it's going to be good. We know who the champions are. We know how to get them. It's just another one of those events. I'm debating on how much I'm going to spend, what I'm going to do. On the mini, there will be at least one Odin. I owe it to the mini. On this account, I don't know. We'll see. If I can get the 4 champions I want, 3 I really want, the 4th one, if I get, great. If I don't, I'll live with it. That's kind of my thinking on it right at the moment. I don't know. It's definitely all about the crystals this time, since the rewards outside, you look at that, the top 5 to 10, which I'm not going to finish. I'm figuring 1%, top 1% is going to be where I'm at. It's okay. It's another 3 to 4, but hopefully I get enough 3 to 4s and other things through the event that I don't need to worry about it. Might go with the Nexus. Yeah, I haven't decided yet. We can go ahead and tap log in. You'll see here I haven't had a chance. It's nice that it does. I want X23. Scorpion. I will tell you, the Scorpion looks different on my two screens there, Goda. Scorpion and Nimgod. Mine's kind of different. I'm looking for Hulkling, Scorpion, Kingpin. Those are the top three. If I get Valkyrie, great. If I get Nimrod, great. If I get X-23 or Jane, so be it. No, there's no way I'm going for number one. Absolutely not a shot. I don't have that much money. I'll be spending because I'm a gen, but I think people that do like 20K plus, yeah, I figure I'll go top 1% just from my normal activity. I'm not going out of my way to spend a lot. It's nice that those that want to support this game as much as the top 5 people are going to do it. They'll have a rank 6. They'll have a rank 5. Have fun. Have at it. I thought we were only talking about the box. But yeah, you can talk about whatever you want. I'm talking about it all. So let's go ahead and we're going to claim here. I don't know who I want yet. We're going to look at the SIG levels, all that kind of stuff. I just don't know. I got to claim it on the mini as well later. I'm probably on the mini going right here. I think I'm going to go Deadpool X-Force on the mini. I've got Purgatory. I've got Medusa. All these you can see are SIG 20. I don't have Sentry Awakened. I don't care. Sentinel is getting up there. He's a big boy. Black Panther, Civil War. And then a 7-star Nexus. None of them really do anything for me. I picked up Sentinel. Chose Sentinel today. He's now R4 Awakened in SIG 60. Well, there you go. There you go. That's a good day. That's a good Nemesis. That's a good day. I already have all these suckers. I'm not missing anybody in the basic really either. So it really comes down to, and none of these are rank 4 except for Deadpool X-Force. Would be nice to get more SIGs on him. So I'm thinking maybe I'll take him. I mean that's more SIGs. He's rank 4. It's a little bit more prestige. Medusa's I actually like her for what I use her for. Zemo, low SIG. I like her low SIG. I use her more on defense a lot of times in BGs than I do for attack. And low SIG for BGs is a pain in the arse because you always think you can push it, but you never can. Let's see. Got my Onslaught duped yesterday after years, and my Serpent is now SIG 100. Jeez, there you go. That feels like a win right there. That feels like a big old win. Trying to figure out my next R4 between negative or void. Still no. Yeah, I think if I had to go that, it would be void. I took a chance and lost. Nexus was Strife, Sorcerer Supreme, and Storm Pyramid X. I would have gone Sorcerer Supreme out of that. Got your 20th rank 4 in Spider-Woman. Got her duped. There you go. Congrats. Congrats. You know what? Let's just do this. It's not much of a prestige boost, but it's 20 SIGs. It's a little prestige boost. I think we're going to go that way. He's the bottom of the prestige ladder of my rank 4s. Actually, would he even help at this point? Would he even help me at this point? The SIG ability's not... I should have checked, because he is the lowest of my rank 4s. I've got 33 rank 4s. So if he's the lowest, he's 33. You do top 30. I don't know if 26 gets him top 30. Can't wait till the banquet this Friday. Heck yeah. It's gonna be a good time. I promise you guys, I will not open any. I will not do anything until I get home and can live stream it. I really like the Coliseum game mode. It allows us to rank up there with the big boys in AQ. Yeah, the Radiance isn't great from it, but you know, the rest of the stuff was nice. Used Jugs for Enchantress in BGs and got completely destroyed. Any tips on that matchup? No, it wouldn't be one I would run, to be honest with you. I don't like Jugs for her. For my stuff and send it to you. Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing, folks. If you do, I've mentioned this before. I forgot to mention it last night. Is costume supposed to be weekly? No, it's going to be an AQ replacement. It's going to be in a rotation. If you guys want me to post your openings, basically, i.e., you don't have a YouTube channel of your own, and you want me to, or you have a YouTube channel of your own, and you want a little bit more boost. The little boost I can give you to viewership, I'll be glad to do it. Just reach out to me. My email address is in the stuff in the description down below. Drop me an email. I probably won't see it until Friday or Saturday, but we can work on it and get it. Hey, Messiah, what's going on? Yeah, what Nemesis there said, pings, you know, it's not a matchup I would try in this meta. You came to boo, not share food porn and snipe. Well, that's good, because I'm not doing anything you can snipe on right now. You know what? Do I want to take the sure thing? Here you go, guys. You guys decide. You guys decide. I don't feel like making decisions. I've had team meetings all day. I've had to make decisions for my work group all day. You guys decide. We're going to leave it sit here for a few minutes. We're going to go DPX. We're going to go Medusa. Scent. Let's see. This would take them to... Let's do that. And that's not a phone. So this is... Or... There you go. Whoops. Typo. I don't care. There you go. I picked Black Panther Civil War since I didn't have them. I've got them all. That's the thing. I've got them all. All of them awakened except for Century, and I don't care. Did you boost my Imperiosa video? It's now my most viewed. I may have shared it with a few folks. I didn't really do much to boost it. Other than I think I posted it in the chat in here, didn't I? Was it the Imperiosa one or was it the other one? One of them I linked here, so. Yeah, if you don't have Sentinel, go Sentinel. If you don't have Deadpool X-Force, go Deadpool X-Force. The rest, you guys, you tell me. I'm going to let it go for a few minutes while we talk and just shoot the breeze and all that. And I will say I'm thirsty. My team took me out for lunch today to this very, very good Mexican restaurant. But I don't know if I've said it before. I'm very sensitive to salt. SALT. And anytime I have salty food, I am thirsty as can be. So you'll probably see me down 2 or 3 bottles of water, which on the other side means there's going to be a time where I have to hide the camera and let nature take its course. So if I have to stand up and run real quick, that's why. You don't want to max Sig Medusa because it makes her more predictable. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sig 20 is kind of fun. I don't want a real high Sig. And she's only rank 3. She's not rank 4. And I'm not looking at the poll other than the top option right now is Medusa. I don't know what the votes are on the rest. Hey, the Phoebe Phantom. Or the Phantom Phoebe, or the Theo B. Fan Tom. However you want to say it, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Best Sig on her, Sig 60. Yeah, that seems to be the sweet spot for a lot of champions, isn't it? Sig 60 is always where everybody wants it to be. Hey, San. Took Black Panther, needed dupe. Yeah. Yeah, kind of sitting there at Sig 60. Units, 1,150. 7-star crystal shards, 97,000 Banquet. What's that for, Meta? That looks like a copy paste that did not format well. No, but a lot of them Sentinel is one dependent. Yeah, well, Sentinel right now is sitting right there. He's 160. I think I put 140 in the poll. He's 160. Sorry, shoot me. Figured out how to change the YouTube name since they seem to have done. Yeah, I hate that they've done away with the display name. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Dumbest thing they've done. And they've done some dummies. That's the dumb one. I at least, fortunately, have figured out how to turn off. They've got this dual stream mode built into YouTube now that's supposed to put your stream on regular and on shorts, but it doesn't format it. It just cuts the screen. So I don't know why anybody would want to go there. I could go Sentry, but then I'd have to put myself out of my own misery. It's what they posted most recently. Yeah. Oopsie. Oopsie. My mother's calling. My mother's calling. We're going to get a lot of views. Yeah. Well, no, it wouldn't. Let's see. Zemo's still unsure. DPX or Sig 50 Medusa. DPX is my favorite champ out of all of the champs in the crystal. Let me go grab my iPad here real quick and tell her I'll call her later. Just make sure it's not an issue or an emergency. Yeah, no, yeah, we got old people. Every once in a while, when my mother calls, I always get worried. You know, my dad ain't a young man anymore. Fairly healthy, but he's not a young man. And do I not have any of my... I don't know, I'll just text her from here. There we go. Okay. There we go. Text message sent. Let me put this over here beside me in case she wants to text and tell me it's an emergency, and then I'll just take a quick break. I'll take a quick early break. So we'll see if she says anything. Let's see. I pulled Sentry from Solo Coliseum rewards and Perk from the Alliance rewards, so the only champion and selector I didn't have was Sentinel. Well, that makes sense. Then go Sentinel. That makes perfect sense. When do raid revives come back? Thursday evening, which is really weird. It's like at a weird time, too. It's like at midnight or something like that, my time. Also, Birdie said you are sponsoring me for 2026, so when do I start work? I don't know who that bird was, but that bird probably needs to be shot. I'm not sponsoring me for 2026. I'm looking for somebody to sponsor me. So I'll tell you what, if somebody sponsors me, I'll sponsor you. That's the best I can do. All right. It was Woodstock, which is man, that's a bird I haven't thought of in a while. Little yellow Woodstock. I need to find a green screen of him. You have a sponsor. She might be tight as hell, but you have one. And no. My wife don't sponsor me. Mm-mm. You know, I've got Katia, but no. I'm not. I would not put that pressure on anybody. Having to sponsor me and having to put up with me. No, there's only one person who can do that. That's an anti-sponsor. Yeah, because she was like, yeah, she was telling me even today she's buying more Christmas stuff. She is definitely anti-sponsor. She's taking all my money and using it for other things. All right, enough on the poll. It's close. It's only 16 votes. Let's get 4 more votes on the poll. Only 4 more votes on the poll. Let's get to 20 votes. When it gets to 20, we stop. We're at 16. 4 more people. Go vote. Go give a vote. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and be right back because my mother's not responding. So I'm going to I'll give her a call. Her number and my wife's number, the only two that will come through, that I allow come through do not disturb. So chances are it's probably nothing. It's probably about Christmas, but just to make sure. While you guys finish the vote, I'm going to go and be right back. Let me take care of this, and I will be back in, I don't know, 2 to 5 minutes. So be right back. And it's what I figured. She just wanted to talk about Christmas. I got worried for nothing. Sorry about that, but we did get some more votes. And, well, let me go ahead and end this poll, which will fill my chat, since for whatever reason the chat disappears when I change screens on here. So thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for sticking in there. We're going to end the poll. And maybe it'll put the results up there. There we go. Poll closed. Oh, all it says in there is poll closed. Well, you can see it in the YouTube chat. Nexus was 41%, Deadpool 23%, Medusa 18%, Sentinel 18%, 22 votes. We take the 7-star Nexus Crystal. And you know what? Just because you put up with me, we're going to go big screen and we're going to open that sucker up. And there you go. Now you can't tell there's chat down there anyway. So we do have that crystal, which will be the last crystal we open before we do a massive massive, massive, massive crystal opening with all the Banquet stuff. I don't know. I say massive, but it couldn't be. It may not be. Who knows? We're going to do this, though. Well, doesn't that about blow? Vox and Maw are both ranked 3. I mean, it is what it is. It doesn't really matter. Would probably rather have Deadpool, more SIGs, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm fine with it. I'm not gonna cry. No, I promise I'm gonna be a big boy. Okay. I'm an ugly crier. I shouldn't even pretend. You know, it is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. You know, I think we're gonna go Maul. For some reason, it's standing out to me that his SIG may be just a little bit better than Vox. Let me look. Ebony Maw. SIG ability. When your opponent misses, yeah, so it gives more of the degen damage. That's what I thought. I thought it was more degen, and Vox at SIG 100 is already pretty darn good. Do they have them listed as the Vox or just Vox? Vox. Maw's to play. That's what I thought. I'm just double checking here. SIG ability on Vox. Increased damage of active personal degens by just a small amount. Yeah, Maw's to play. All right. That's fine. I don't care. I didn't really need any of them. You know, I'll get enough SIGs that I can put into people. I'll take that. I use Maw for Alliance Quest all the time. It didn't. If it bothered me, if it bothered me and it was something that I felt like I needed, I wouldn't have put it up there for that. Let's go ahead and grab those two and open them. All right, I do want to show something though. Okay, I went on. You know, I was a little upset last night in Battlegrounds. So afterwards, of course, I had to play some more. I ended up the night higher than what I started. I started 205. I ended at 209. So we brought it back. We won 3 in a row. So, it wasn't too bad last night. We won 1, lost 2, won 1. So that equaled out. Then we lost 3. Then we won 3. Just off stream, for whatever reason. I mean, this one, first round, I knew there wasn't much of a chance. But it did do what I wanted to, which was pull his photon out. So that worked. This round, I screwed completely up. Not gonna lie, but somehow managed to win that. I still haven't figured out high evolutionary. I've got to figure that out. Third round, I just destroyed, and he had no counter, so I knew that one was going to be. And then this one worked out well. Decent takedown there on Yelena. I took 1 or 2 hits of her special on the block, which was unfortunate. And there, I didn't. This was kind of a throw round for me, but we ended up winning it. So. Yeah, this meta sand is not fun if when you first get in there and you're not used to it. And there we go. Battleground stuff has reset. So that means I've got to do it again tonight. Because tomorrow my wife will be here and I will have no time. So yeah, I've got to do it today. Then they reset again on Thursday, which I can then get Friday from either the airport or the plane or Saturday morning. Something like that. So yeah, we'll do some Battlegrounds tonight. As much fun as that is for everybody, I know it's fun watching me tilt. I know it's a great enjoyment. There we go. Sorry, my Twitch stream was acting up. There we go. So yeah, we will do some of that. For those of you kind of curious, there are my peak rewards. We do have all of that as well, which is nice. There's the first of the Tier 5 Alpha that I will own. It's a long way away. It's, what is that, 5%, give or take? It's a long way away from being there, but that's 5%. So on the way, we can finally say we're starting to build our way to our first rank 5s. Our alliance did do great in the ranked rewards. I suspect we had a couple of people that lost some points because we had a few that had an issue where they used the same champ. So not the end of the world there. Other than that, I think that's about it. We're going to jump in. We're going to do some Battlegrounds. I do have my arena champs should be refreshed. I did some this morning. Yeah, they're refreshed. So we'll finish off that arena. And if there's any time left, we'll figure out what we're going to do at that point. So here's to either tilting or having a good evening. And either way, I'm going to try to have a better attitude. We'll try. I don't think it's going to work, but we'll try. At least for the first match, I won't throw my phone. Okay, I'll make you that deal. For the first match, win, lose, completely destroyed, completely outdrafted, whatever it is, I won't throw my phone. Maybe. I won't throw it so that you can see it or hear it. Or do I have something else here I can throw? Well, there we go. I was afraid it was going to break the first match. And I'm going to try not to talk as much when I play as well. I think that's part of my... The dude's got a rank 4 Hulkling. Dude's got a rank 4 Hulkling. Keyword try, exactly. Hey, him 23. Sounds like you should be in church. Well, you can have that rank 4 Hulkling. I'm going to have some more fun. We're going to go there. Let's go there. Hulkling ain't going to do much to either one of those champs. Damn it, I should have gone with Paviter. I should have grabbed that Paviter when I had the chance. That's all right. It's all right. LeBron James. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, let's go this way. How he's in those Gala Nexus crystals or whatever they sent out. All the new 7 stars are in there. I need a Mystic Champion in this last roll. Okay. We have a plan. We have a plan. We have a thought. And that's all I can go with. I've got a plan and I've got a thought. So since this is going to be a little bit of a throw round, you know what? He doesn't have anybody either. Come on. Would you throw it? Would you please throw? Before I'm rooted. Damn it. Come on, throw it. That was a little close. I'm kind of screwed here. So we're going to eat a special 3. Oh, damn it. Power Sting popped up there right as I threw that. It's all right. We got him down to 1%. Maybe we don't die here, but we die here. Okay. That's fine. That was a little bit of a throw. I shouldn't have done that. How much time will I be streaming? I don't know. I'm in a hotel, so I'm going to stream until, well, the hotel Wi-Fi cuts me off. All right, I need to. I'm just going to throw this. I got to get rid of that gene. This could be a loss. Damn it! Come on, back away! I should have just taken the power sting damage. I had to try. Oh well, I hope that's the match that got him his 225, him and his emotes. Oh well. Should have gone special 2, special 1, and that probably could have done it, but oh well. He finished 100% fairly fast. GG's. More power to him and his emote deck. All right, let's play a little better. Don't really have a lot of counters there. We're going to take care of that. We're going to take care of that. I'm choosing wrong all night long. No, that's okay. We made up for it. We made up for it. You should have chose Jack the first round, but I'll take Maker. So we'll go that way. Don't like that matchup, but it's worth a shot. Please beat him. Well, just tell him to throw it. Just tell him to give me the round. I need all the help I can get. He's so bad on he can win it. Well, I hope. I don't know. It'll be what it'll be. Like I said, I didn't throw my phone after the first one, so I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling like that's a plus. You know what? We're going to give him this first round. Watch him take care of that so very easily. Just made it back to M1. Congrats, him. Nah, it's too early. Some days I have that timing down. Some days I'm early. How many times do I have to hit that special button? Oh, daggone it. He wasn't at the... Yeah, I've lost this one because, well, I thought I had the death thing down already, and I didn't. It didn't matter. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. Yeah, see, I put high evolutionary down. People kill them almost full yellow bar, under 40 seconds. Somebody puts them down. I just struggle. So I just don't get it. And this will be 2 in a row that we'll lose. Oh, come on, game. Really? Okay. There we are. I'll be used to this meta as soon as I... Pretty much, yeah. Am I going to whale this Banquet? No. I'll use the units I've got. I've got about 40,000 units. We'll use those. And just kind of go where it takes us. You know what? We got to do this. There's just nothing else I can do. And if he knows how to play Prowler, he's got this easily. All right, now we just kind of wait for a second. We'll drop this. Stupid shield's going to cost me. I just had nothing else I could do there. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, my mindset's not bad. It just is what it is at this point. I probably should do that, but yeah. You know, I played that match poorly, and that was it. And there was nothing I could do to win that one anyway. I mean, I don't know. I guess the thing that bothers me the most is high evolutionary. I just people take care of mine so easily, and I've yet to take them down clean ever. So you know what? We're going to take rid of them. You know, I know I've got one too. I know I've got one of those. We're going to take care of that too. No, let's just take care of that. And everybody's getting, once again, their creme de la creme of pits. Creme de la creme, the top of the top, the cream of the cream. And I wish this chair in this hotel was higher. Originally drafted that Kindred as a defender or as an attacker, so we're going to go this way. All right, Anita, thank you. Thank you for the well wishes. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for the chats. I'm getting nothing in this draft. Well, at least I got something. He's got me out drafted here. Yeah, I probably will. I've kept mine in there because I struggle so much against them. I figured others had to, but that ain't the case. That is not the case at all. I really regret ranking him up, taking him to SIG 200 if his prestige wasn't good. At least his prestige is good. Come on. Thank you. So I can at least extend those degens. That's fine. Oh, good. I got the extend on the degens too. Okay. Not the greatest fight against them, but should be enough. Not the greatest fight against him. Yeah, that I knew with Sinister he can eat the degens. He heals up like a fiend. No, Travis. Travis, it is the three events run in parallel, not in series. So you spend 15.6, you get max milestones in all three, as long as your alliance gets enough spending to get all of the alliance events. So it is just 16 will get you all the solo, all the alliance, and everything, and all the realm qualifications, as long as the realm and the alliance hit all the milestones. Yeah, we got a good Gene. He's got a counter to Gene. This will be a loss. This is kind of... It's what I had to do. I don't think I've got anything for the last round. Jean's another one with that with her shield up. I know I can eat the first power sting with her because the shield will eat all that, her bubble, whatever you want to call it. I'm hoping that's enough. I'm hoping he takes a little bit of damage there with Kushala. I went as quick as I could against that Kindred there. It's about as good as I could probably do that in this meta. And there we go. That's all we needed. That's one win down. One win down, 2 to go. Okay, good to know. I think I'm going to try that. I think we'll give that a shot. I think we'll give it a shot eating some of the stings early on. And I'll accept the I don't know who the other ones are. Oh, you know what? You know what? Let's cancel that. Let's come into here. Well, let's take this guy out of the deck, and I'm just going to ban him since I struggle with him so much. Need a defender to replace him, though. Want a defender to replace him. Yeah, I should probably go Lizard there, but I want a defender. I had him slotted as a defender, so Enchantress or Cull. Yeah, what the heck? Let's go Lizard. Need more practice with him anyway. I was almost thinking about putting Maw in. Cull, I never have any luck with Cull, using him on attack. Granted, mine's not Sig 200. He's like 160, 140, something like that. And only rank 3. But I never, ever, ever have any success using him. I know how to use him. He's just, just kind of like me going against High Evolutionary. I just don't. Lizard, that's right. That is his name. He is Lizard. And I'm still taking. I know I've got Photon. I'm still taking her out. You know what? We'll leave her in. We'll leave her in. I'm taking out his counter to mine. Do I still have Solvar? Yeah, I do, but I think he's only. Oh, there's the man himself. He's got Maker, but I think we're going to go there anyway. And you know what? Let's put the Lizard in there. And that works because he got Nico. Not that I'm great at that fight, but at least he counters it. It's a fight that I've been trying to practice and wanted to practice more, so I'm okay with that. I think we'll go here. And we'll go here. Now he has the choice. If I put Jean or Sinister down, he's only got one champion that can handle the two of them so far. He could use Deadpool, but Every damn time. Shit. I need to go buy some more re-rolls. I'm going to use them all tonight, I think. Not my favorite photon counter. I was hoping I would get mine and he wouldn't get his. And, well, how'd that turn out? You know what? Let's just do that. Wasn't near enough damage. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I should have played it a little bit more cautiously. Yeah, I know I have to dex a special too. I just was trying to play cautious, figuring I had it, but... or figuring I didn't really have it, unless he screwed up, and he screwed up. So this is a loss. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. You know, this game mode I love, but it's just not my thing when I'm... Holy crud, I got 6 Mystic. What the heck? What is that luck? I was gaining power there quicker than I could regen it back. I don't think I've ever seen him with 6 Mystic charges at the start. That was a few. That was a little bit of power gain. I'm glad that was not a defensive Sinister I was having to go against with 6 Mystic charges up there. Well, now we're going to drop down the only thing we can do, which is Carolina on defense. And we'll try to Okoye his photon. That's all I can do. Almost thought about trying to sinister his photon. One day it's my dream to be good at this game mode. Heck, one day it's my dream to be good at this game. Oh yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can do here. I had a terrible draft. So unless I get lucky and he eats a Carolina Special 2. And I'm not eating the power sting damage here. It's the timing. Oh, I ate the power sting. What was I thinking? If I didn't eat that power sting, I could have won. Would have been real close. Still, overall, a decent photon fight. Nah, we're not through the 48-hour stuff yet. We'll just keep pounding away. I'm stubborn to a fault. I'm not upset over this. This is about what I expected. We'll build it back up after the stream. I just don't do well. Yeah, look at that. I'm down to 3. I just don't do well. Yeah. Oh, I know. I'm overcautious a little bit when playing Battlegrounds, and it leads to more block damage, especially when rooted, because I don't trust myself to dex while rooted, for one. Some specials I just don't trust myself dexing yet, so it's okay. It's okay. I'm not upset about it. I was upset last night, but I'm coming to the realization that this meta is just not for me. As easy as I want to make it sound and make it, and make it read, sometimes it is just what it is. Do I have any? I've got Nico. Yeah, I'm going to have a Lumitrix counter and a Medusa counter ready. Fuck. I was going to ban Lumitrix too. Well, let's go there. Go there. Oh yeah, I'm playing in front of people. For those who haven't done it, is incredibly difficult to do. Good Lord. See, this is the other thing that pisses me off. I wasn't going to draft Spider-Woman there. I was looking at it. I was thinking, okay, I'm going to take somebody else. And he gets Sentinel, and Crossbones. And just the counters always seem to come for others. I've got a thought here. It's dumb thought. But based on this, I'm not wasting a reroll. I'm going to go there. That should keep his Nico at bay. That should keep... You've done and gave up and quit. Yeah, it's not a... Well... we got to go there. Actually, no, we've got Maker. We're going to go there. No, he's got Paviter. Sugar. Well, we wanted to try her. We're going to try her. See, that's the frustrating part to me right there, is the draft. I feel like I lose 90% of my matches on the draft. Wanted to see how she would do. You know what? It's time to see how she'll do. Oh, that got to a special 2. Damn it. And I pushed him to a special 2. Ow. And you can't counter that. Oh, well, there's the loss. And then the light starting combo. God knows. How do they... Oh, well, that was kind of a throw round anyway. I didn't... The draft is where I'm getting frustrated. It's like now I have nothing. I've got nothing I can throw out there. And Elsa's coming out of the deck. I'm going to put another Mystic in. No, they don't rig the draft. I just don't draft well. I don't make the right choices. I mean, what do I do here? He's got counters for everybody. Perfect counters for everybody. Well, let's just do it. And be done with this match. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine, V. It just is what it is. I'm more mad at myself than I am at this game or anything like that. Well, that doesn't help when you get when you get smacked trying to counter a heavy, that doesn't help. Of course, the root takes place right then. And of course, the sleep sticks. Wow. Wow. Okay. 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 His matchup can still go wrong. So can this one, but what were you doing there? Come on, throw. Like I said, his matchup can still go wrong there. I'm very, very comfortable with Maker in this meta. Maker is one of the few champions in this meta that I feel very, very, very comfortable and very confident in using. That is one I feel good with. Okay, one more win. And then we can go do some arena. That is a champion that I feel very, very, very good with. Very confident, very, very comfortable using in this meta. I don't know why. I think it's the gameplay style. I think it's just the parry heavy. Get the spacing, play it slow, play it steady, play it constant. Just one I'm very, very confident in. So, yeah, we all have those champions. It's kind of like Ironheart in a lot of matches for me. I feel very confident and comfortable with her in a lot of different environments. I think I'm going to take some of his attackers out of the way. Yep, I lost it on that last one. Hey, Ooze, Formula, welcome in. I kind of brain farted on that last one. I haven't seen Korg in a while. Okay, this last round, I need a photon counter. I need a. Okay, well, there's that, and there's that. Got the counters we needed without a reroll, for the most part. We're going to struggle on a couple fights here. I think I'm going to start... I'm just going to start there. We'll use her. I know that's what he wanted. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to eat the first power sting. Ah, damn it! It's all right. His armor breaks are going to actually help me out there. You know what? Since they're still on, you know what? Since they're still on, they're not anymore, but yeah, against Cosmic, he puts acid burn on instead of poison, or she puts acid burn on instead of poison. Could have been a little bit better, but I'll take that fight. Granted, it did get rid of Nico. I know he did that, so I wouldn't place him on defense, but I think we've got other defenders that we can get by with. There's Photon. I was expecting that. Okay, here's what we're gonna. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going here. Hey, Pete, what's going on, man? Who do I want to go here with? Want him for that. I guess we'll go here. It's who I was going to use for defense, but you know what? Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Maybe I should have gone Jack here. That's who I was thinking, but Why don't I ever fail any of his crap? My timing's off on this fight. He's got a tough one. Oh, damn it. I went one too many hits. Never fails. Oh well, let's just finish this fight off. Okay, he quit out. There we go. And Lee Boyce, Mr. Lee Boyce coming in here like that while I'm in the middle of a match and dropping down a gifted. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh, I'm fully aware of what I would in a normal meta what I would do, which is the special 2, special 1. But I also knew what matchup I gave him. So I was trying to play it a little safer. It didn't work, but I was trying to play it a little safer. You know, I gave him, you don't see, I don't know if you were here for it, but I gave him, he had Dark Phoenix, and he tried to do it with Gene, and I knew it was going to be tough for him, so. But there we go. We are now higher than where we started. We started at 209, we're at 211. So, past couple nights, 205 to 209 to 211. Guess what? For 48 hours, I don't have to touch Battlegrounds. I will, but I don't have to. Much better tonight than last night, at least. Last night took me way too long to do it. Tonight only took me maybe an hour. So, all things considered, I count that as a big W. And now that we got folks in here, what's on everybody's mind? What's on my mind right now is I wish they would get rid of this right here. That little thing that keeps popping up there. They need to get rid of it. All right, now we can sit back, we can relax, we can enjoy the evening. Hey, Faust, what's going on? I'll take that. 3-3 for Battlegrounds. That's a win in this meta to me. I know it's probably not to others, but Banquet's on everybody's mind. It's kind of what I figured. And what that is this. These are the types of matches in Battlegrounds that you want to kill people over. I mean, look at that. Bullseye, Captain Britain, and Serpent. 189. Holy crud, man. I thought I was doing good at 40. I mean, luckily, I don't have too much to worry about here. And I don't care. Yes, I know how to prevent that. But that's going to kill him. So it didn't really matter. It should be the 15.6K, because they've got a bunch of units as some of the milestones. And this, by the way, is not one of Ironheart's better matchups. It's not terrible. It's just not one of the better ones. Was it 16.8K? Something like that, yeah. I knew it was somewhere around there. Hey! And that's Ant G 21519. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I know I've got enough. I am so sick and tired of the AI and light intercepts, I could spit. That wasn't a light. That was just janky AI. I mean, what are you doing? What is this AI doing? Look at this. What can you do in that case? I mean, this was pointless. Sometimes you get that AI that is just, whoa. I mean, tell me I'm wrong there. Hey, I appreciate that, Angie. When's Banquet starting? Friday. Friday. The money deals start a week from today. That is AI 9.10. That's something, because I mean, he was doing nothing. Really, I'm not going to crit that much. Thank you. I was about to say, come on. Yeah, Faust, they planned that well. All those sig stones. I had to do the same thing this morning. I was putting them into champs that I wish I could have saved them. I'm trying to dex there too. I think I may need to restart my phone. I always forget she's got endurance. Had the instant draft thing twice in a row. No way Kabam saw everything go wrong at the brawl and didn't. There's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. And I figured out, at least on his heavy, why I keep missing the counter. Because I always thought his heavy was 3 hits until I was playing around with him last night after the stream. And this heavy is only 2 hits. That hit coming down does not count. I always waited till that hit down before I would go in to counter it, and wondered why I kept getting parried. So I did figure that much out. I did figure that much out. Text message, what in the world are you doing? So I did get that figured out last night. I'll have to read that text later. That was fun. That was fun. Let's see. I've been listening on the TV while I was busy. If you want something to discuss that you'll enjoy, convince me why Ironheart should be... Okay. Well, that's hard for you. Here's the questions I've got on Ironheart. Do you do Alliance War in any flavor, like Tier 4 and above? If you do Alliance War Tier 4 and above, she is one of, if not the, and I would say even probably below that, but just mostly important for Tier 4 and above. She is probably the most versatile. Yeah, I'm going to say that. She's probably the most versatile attacker you can have for war. Plat 3-4. She's one of the most... I use her... Whoops, I don't know what I'm doing here. That's my primary spot for her. She handles so many... Okay, well, that didn't work out the way I was expecting to. She handles so many fights. She's got the cold snap immunity. She's got the incinerate immunity. She can put on rupture. She can put on incinerates. So she can handle, the node 49. She can handle the hazard shift nodes. When you get 5 incinerates or 5 of her ruptures on an attacker, it turns off their offensive ability accuracy. So the left island, I think it's node, 42? Scared stiff, power focus and all that. You don't have to worry about the scared stiff or the bubble shield portion of it. She turns that off. And I did that again. Damn it. She can handle the nodes 30, really any of the nodes on the right island she can handle. Just depends on who is on 39 on the right-hand side. The middle one, she's not the greatest for, but she can do it. The one on the left, which is the regen node, she stacks up enough debuffs on there, she turns off the regen. Handles path 4, handles reverse controls, handles onslaughts, handles pretty much anything. Better than Maker, Jack, Bastion. Yes. Faster than Maker. More flexible than Jack. Can take more nodes. And can handle reverse controls where Bastion can't. I mean, she handles almost every fight. I've done every fight on Path 4 with her at any given time. The first one's got reverse controls. She doesn't have to worry about it. The next fight is a nothing burger. The third fight on Path 4 is really nothing as well. The fourth fight, if they put dust there, she demolishes dust very, very quickly, very easily. Can handle, like I said, anybody on the left mini island. Right, I've done the 2 left nodes, the left and the middle. I've not tried the one on the right because it's usually Spider Woman. I've taken the left and right side of Hazard Shift Island with her. I've taken 47, 48, 49, and 50 with her. Depending on who the champions are, of course. But so to me, she's the most flexible. To me, I don't kid. When I see an Enchantress, I use Ironheart. Path 6 she has uses. I use her in the mini in Kurds Alliance. I use Ironheart all the time there as well because on that first node with a falter, get on 5 debuffs of any kind. She puts the tracking debuff on there, and you don't have to worry about the falter portion of it. The only fight she kind of struggles a little bit on is the first one in section 2 with the Fate Seal to start, so you just kind of have to wait before she has her armors. And she can't do any debuffs, but she still hits hard. The Conflictor node, what you do there is you either, depending on who's there, you can throw on an invuln boost, or you play cautious until you get her to a special 3, and then you push them as far as you want because her special 3 will do a power drain, which is another nice functionality that most people overlook on Ironheart, is her special 3 will drain all their power. So I use that quite frequently on Conflictor nodes because she's going to push them up because she's putting debuffs. But the nice thing is she puts so many debuffs at the same time you can get more parry stuns in, and then she can drain their power with a special 3. A lot of different things she can do in there. If you use the special 1 just to stack on a ton of debuffs and pause them. Special 2 to do damage. Special 3 to power drain. Flexibility is... she's never going to be the fastest. There are champs that will take any given fight that she does faster. So, there is that. But she's just very, very flexible. She fills the gap for like 2 or 3 champs very easily on a team. And when you can only bring 3, that flexibility is needed. Let's see. G-Man over on Twitch pulled a Shathra from 7-Star Nexus. What you do, go to your web browser and you go to MCOC.gg. It is a website, MCOC.gg. You go to the champion page. You pull up Shathra, and in that on Shathra's profile picture on the right hand side, you're going to see two icons. It'll tell you what the stat focus is. On the left hand side is the best relic and what focuses to put on that. Very, very useful site. Probably the best one out there. I don't care about fast. I care about not dying. Well, the other thing, high sig, she's got a nice heal when she drops below 15%. There you go. I mean, you tell me any other champ that can power drain, heal, put debuffs on, is immune to a couple different debuffs, can turn off ability accuracy. Tanky. Is immune to reverse controls. I mean, go out. It's not an exaggeration. I literally, I mean, when I can't take her to war, I feel hurt. I feel like I'm, broken. You can see here's a good example of her. I mean, I couldn't take her down with two special ones. Her flexibility is just way, off the charts. Mine's only Sig 40. And I've never felt the need that I need to take her any higher. Yeah, I mentioned that in there, Goda. Once you get the 5 debuffs up, you get a tracking debuff and she can't miss or falter. I mean, I don't know of another champ that can do as much as she can do. That's, it's why I call her my favorite champ. I mean, she is. I mean, she can take Photon if you need her to, because she can't miss or falter. She's not great at it, but she can do it. Yeah, let's go this way. Oh yeah, that's a conversation that's in my wheelhouse. That's a champion I know. One thing I will say, if you take on Enchantress, because I found out something about Enchantress the other day in War that I did not know. And I don't know, even for the big thing wars, she's pretty good. She's got a lot of flexibility and can take several of the nodes. But if you take Enchantress, do not use the special 3 power drain. It's not a good idea. If you want to have fun with her, take her to, there is the Hazard Shift Shock Incinerate node. Whoops, let me pause that real quick. There's the Hazard Shift Shock Incinerate node. Take her and Odin. And thank me later. Put on the Odin pre-fights. And thank me later. I didn't get the decks on either one of those. There we go. I figured that was going to happen. So we'll just play this cautious. Sometimes I hate Enchantress. And then, of course, she's got the miss up. Which is why I use Ironheart a lot for her. Oh well, I may die here. That's 2 matches I've lost in arenas, and I typically don't lose any. As long as I don't lose my streak, I don't care, but that's just ugliness. She handles this chick right here perfectly. She is my favorite gene counter. Maker's catching up to that on a gene counter side, but Hey, happy birthday, LK. We'll give you the only thing I've got here on my laptop, which is we'll give you a little bit of confetti. This way. Happy birthday. But yeah, I think a lot of people underestimate Ironheart. There's several champs like that in the game. Everybody was underestimating, and I still think they do to some extent, underestimate Maker. For a lot of the same reasons. He's not a flashy champ. He's not one of those that is ever going to just pure T blow your socks off with how fast he can do things. He doesn't have the big yellow numbers, well, because he can't have big yellow numbers, but you know, sometimes there is more to this game than the big yellow number. I mean, you look at Ironheart, there's fights when I've used her for the boss fight, that I'll have 40 to 50 incinerates up there, and those red numbers are just flying by. Whoops, that was a little early. Wife made my favorite dinner, steak dinner. We just got done stuffing ourselves with cake. There you go. That sounds like good. I'm convinced, not just by you, but I appreciate that. Um, you know, I'll throw the caveat out there that I throw to everybody. The other thing I like about her is, I've said it many times, I like to dance when I am doing fights. And by that, I like a pattern. I like a rhythm. I like a good flow. She allows me to get into that flow state. Her combos are simple. It is medium, light, medium, parry. I don't get a lot of light starting combos like that guy just threw at me. It's simple. She is excellent for Thing. That's another one, because you do medium, light, medium, medium, light, medium, medium, light, medium. That gets you to 9. Hold on, no, it's medium light. I have to medium. No, it's medium light, medium, medium light, medium, medium light, light, medium. That gets you to 10. That'll get you over a bar of power. You throw your special one, which is 5 hits. Counters the rock stacks, and then you just kind of go to town. The incinerates work on them. The ruptures work on them. Nice combo. Nice, smooth, easy performance. Whoops, it's a little late there on my parry. Onslaught and Bishop. I will say I went up against a Bishop. I forgot to do it against Bishop, so I had the incinerates on there. And Bishop, this was when I was in 4 Loki. And so it was tier 1 war. Bishop was on node 48. So, hold on, oops. I was going to say let me focus so I could dex these, and I still screwed it up. So it was node 48, which is not the worst node for. It was before the last set of changes, I think, because it didn't have the safeguard on it. I almost won the fight with her. I mean, I was melting, but he was melting quicker. And that was with the incinerates on there. So, I mean, my health was just blasting right on down. But I almost won it. Okay, game. Why? Why? Why would you do this to me? Spider-Woman and Nico. Yeah, incinerate me. Go ahead. Go ahead. I wonder how Carolina would do against this in a normal matchup. Because you can slow play it, and that Sunshine would help you. It would have been better there if I would have dexed. Because the way you play this fight is, in any Carolina fight, is a little bit different. I wonder how she would do against her in BGs. If you dex the special one. I wonder how this guy will do against Nico here. Because you can control the power. I mean, at least here in Arena, I will probably get her down without her throwing a special. Well, close to it. Oh, she threw it before I could. She does okay, 65-second fight, but you have to, that's kind of what I was thinking. You have to kind of slow play and make sure you're dexing the special ones. Her glancing is underrated. I don't use her enough for that glancing ability. Oh, I know why I'm scoring so low. I don't have recoils on. That's the problem. I don't have recoils on right now. I wondered what was going on. Well, we'll have to MCOC a Serpent. Seems like a normal fight, everyday fight that you would do. I thought for a second it was Spider-Woman. I was a little worried. But it's not. Hey, Pennywise, thank you for the follow. Just full dex, chi special one while rooted. Yeah, that's kind of, dexing specials while rooted is an achievement. I don't care who you are, what you're doing. That's not something that's always easy to do. All right, now all you have to do is walk over my trap. Come to me. Come to me. Bye-bye. There is something so just satisfying about that. Now here, as long as they're not incinerate immune, MCOC can do okay. Because he can stack some incinerates. And you can see those incinerates do a little bit of damage. Granted, this is just arena, but look at the health bar going down. And the fact that he's got the auto block. Is this it? This is the last of the rank 4s. Yeah, see, the problem is when I do this without recoils, you can see what a difference recoils makes, because I would typically only have to run one more. I'd have to run one set of rank 3s if I ran this with recoils on. I'm going to be 1.5 million shy. And Cassandra is kind of disappointing on defense now that most people realize, hey, you can't interrupt her heavy. That's the one thing she had going for her. This is a matchup I need to run more too. Of course, without her throwing a heavy and me not blocking it. Or dexing it, whatever. I blocked it. I wanted to dex. That's what I meant to say. And I hate this guy right here. This four-armed little bastard is a pain in my arse. I hate fighting them. I hate fighting any of the idols. Because that fractured power bar, I need to know what special you're going to throw. I need to know if I push you to a special 2, you're going to daggone throw that special 2. I don't want to throw you to a special 2 to have you throw special 1, special 1. That's not allowed. It really isn't. I know that four-armed little bastard is your favorite champ. There, like I said, there's just something about it. I don't think it should be legal. Oh, what a crappy mix of champions this is as well. I've got Longshot, who likes to parry. Thank you for giving me champs. Well, can't really parry. I'd use a long shot against Penny. Well, you know what? We're going to use it against Penny. We're going to do something a little bit different. I guess I could have done that with long shot as well. Yay me! Yeah, I know the Stellar Champ. They're getting that fractured bar as well. That to me, it's kind of the thing that I hated about Ares as well. And that's kind of where it started, where he could throw either the special 2 or the special 1, no matter, whichever one he felt like he wanted to throw. That's not fair. It really isn't. You're going to see what I'm doing here in a second. I just had to build up 5 charges, 5 good feelings or good tithings, whatever the it's called, and throw that special 1, and boom! I knew she'd melt. Nice decks there. There you go. I love the AI that just wants to do something like that right there. Yeah, we're just going to stack some debuffs on you, little girl. Gore's another one that I wish was just a little stronger than what he is. Takes a long time to build up. What we'll do tonight is we'll finish off this arena tomorrow morning. Before I go to work, I'll have to finish off the other one so that I've got them all done before my wifey gets... do I have time after work? Probably not. Yeah, I'll have to do it tomorrow morning. I remember when dexing this guy's special one was a feat. And now it just seems so easy. Now it just seems so very easy to dex it. And I've been practicing that dex as well. That's a satisfying dex. Dexing Bastion Special 1. See, because that happens way too often. I dex that first hit just a bit too early. This is a guy that I wish I was a little bit better with as well. Yeah, I was trying to do the evade on that last part of that, and it didn't work. That's fine. You know, you can degen me. I don't care. Maybe I should. But my favorite special dex is Bullseye. Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten a successful full dex of the SP1. I'm going to be live at Banquet or keeping... No, I'm going to be flying back home on Friday. So my first Banquet opening will be at a different time. I don't know exactly when. I don't know if I'll get home in time Friday. My flight isn't due to get back until 7. So any delays or anything like that, it's just going to be too late for me to stream it. So it'll probably be Saturday that I'll stream my first of several Banquet openings. Because I typically don't go all in on day one for whatever reason. You know, there'll be the Banquet opening where I just use my units that I've got built up now. And then I will probably buy some stuff from the web store on Tuesday. So there'll be that opening. Then there will be the post-Christmas, I got a bunch of iTunes gift cards. So I'm buying more Odins opening. And then I've gotten screwed on all my openings so far. So I might as well try one more opening. And sometimes after that, there's another one, but that's the typical flow. No, you can dex him. His beams just take 2 dexes. And this is a crappy ass fight. Excuse my French. Especially with Sinister doing whatever it is he's doing. Enchantress, for as a pain in the butt as she is on defense, she's equally as bad on offense. Has anybody ever used her for anything on attack outside of arena? I don't think I've ever had a fight that has just screamed to me, oh, that's an Enchantress fight. And what I'm going to do here after this round is I've got to just return a message real quick. I'll do it on my iPad, but I've got to kind of focus on it. Yeah, this is going to be special 3 here by him. Grass has? Well, I'm glad he has. I can't think of a worse time. And I don't know about you guys. I don't like fighting this chick. Her son's always in the way. if I can stick her to that, that's fine. Or like this, I usually wait till after that first special to push her through it. But there we go. All right, I'm gonna go and be right back. I'll be right back in just a couple of minutes. It may take me 3 to 5, but I'll be back. All right, and I'm back. Didn't take me that long after all. She's better. Whoops. Whoopsie. Got to turn the confetti off earlier. She's better if you use the up, down, up on her first SP1 to try whatever that does. I can safely say there are quite a few champions I haven't read their whole card on. I saw her come out. I started looking at her kit. I was like, there ain't no way in hell I'm reading all that. And never have, never will. That kit, that champion is so anti-me. There ain't no way I'm ever going to read it, ever going to try to know how to play her. And you know what? I'm perfectly fine with that. And I'm glad you guys have trouble with Nefaria's specials as well. I just block the beams and I'll dex the rest of it. Am I just getting lucky or can she parry? Okay, yeah, I was just getting lucky. She can't parry non-contact. Now, I will say this guy here is a good counter to the idols. Because it doesn't matter what special you throw. They're only getting one of them off. Like if I throw a special one right now, does it still? I think it still drains all the power, doesn't it? Yep, it sure does. Oops. She can be faltered. It's the other one that can't. And now you're not going to give me any openings, are you? You're just going to slow play this, you stupid little wit of a champ. Light, back away. Look at this AI. There, finally throws ahead. Hey, thank you for the follow. 1 HP 96 for Nefaria, that is his HP. Yeah, his special 2 is. But it's still very easy to mess up. Sometimes, I mean, the AI just constantly now starting off combos with the light attack, even when they run in. is getting old. Oops, I had the, that's fine. We can do this. We can do this. You're stunned. I'm going to do enough damage to you that it should kill you, regardless if you try to heal it up. Hey, and there we go. We're done with that arena. We are done. Wow, we've got a lot more friend requests. Oh, that was the two that I accepted earlier. What do we have expiring? Okay, we got a couple energy refills. We'll have to use those up doing other things. Let's see. Let's get the other arena started. I don't feel like ending yet. I know you guys probably want me to end, but I don't feel like ending yet. So we'll go ahead and get the other arenas kicked off here. There's my soul bark. Down there with all my lovely rank 2 7 stars. And guess where he's going to stay? Probably not there. I do have to rank him up at some point in time. See, there was another light starting combo. I just, for whatever reason, my eyeballs and my fingers cannot work quick enough for the light starting combos. That Phoenix is way too low. I need to awaken her. I want to take her up, but I'm not taking her up right now over Hulkling. I don't know if they'll sell key. Well, yeah, they're going to sell. I don't remember exactly what they sold last year, but you'll be able to buy. The keys will either be, in something, buy an Odin, get a key, or they'll be part of that store track. I can't remember how they did it last year. My memory see, there's that light starting combo again. Look at that. It never fails with me. Yeah, see, there you go. Ice has got it. I'm sure the Odins will have keys. That's kind of what I figured. What am I playing through? This is just arena. This is just arena to get me some more units. I'll have, when I open everything. Yeah, let's go this way. I'm hoping to have probably only be about 42,000 units. I was hoping to have more. I ended up spending more for Cyber Weekend than I wanted to. Ended up going one more deal deep to get one more 3 to 4. Definitely do not purchase from the web store until Tuesday. No matter how tempted you are, do not do it. Normally on the web store, you get 3,410 units. Okay? When Tuesday rolls around, you'll get 5,000 some units for that same $100. Plus, you'll get some extra goodies. So do not spend until after Tuesday, a week from today. Do not spend. Do not think about spending. Do not pass go. Do not do it. Yeah, wait for the web store. Well, yeah, I mean, you can always do it if you've got enough money. But if you want to maximize the return for your investment, it is a week from today when the web store deals go live. That's when you buy it. Yeah, there'll be a deal for 10 Banquet crystals for $50. They do that. I think, like once a week. So it's in there 2 or 3 times. That's a decent deal, because that's like, spend 50, you get $100 worth of items. Now, see, if I had that luck right there on shocks on this guy, and all the time, it's kind of like the luck I had on Hyperion last night, where I got the 4 Furies. If he could do that, if he could put those passive shocks on that quickly every time, Beta Ray Bill would be a darn good champion. Just got Lizard out of Titan, so happy took Carolina. Good rank 4 right there. I'll buy some Odins for the keys on the 23rd. Might get some of the SBs. Yeah, that's that's what I typically do. But I'm gonna wait. I'm trying to group all my purchases together. I want to do one big bulk purchase. I don't want to do a bunch of small ones. I get in trouble when I do a bunch of small ones. Because what ends up happening then is I end up going above what I wanted my budget to be. So if I group everything together and try to get everything at one time, I'm better off. Now, those SBCs for money typically have a very short expiration date, like 24 hours. Superior Banquet crystals. I like Stranger Things. I love Stranger Things. I am so waiting for part 2 of season 5. The Superior Banquet crystals are the things that everybody's going to be opening starting Friday. Have all sorts of goodies in them. And you typically, there'll be a calendar where you'll get a bunch of them for free. You typically get about 10 of them for free, maybe more than that over the course of the event. Started a whole series a couple weeks ago, and I'm on season 4, but I heard lots of hype for season 5. Oh yeah, I've loved every bit of it. To me, the best part about it is it was done in the 80s. All that is what I grew up with. I mean, so much of that is just exactly what life was like in the 80s. The mall scenes are incredible. The music, every bit of it, just spot on. How about Banquet Crystal Selector? That lets you select a champ, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the one it is. Isn't that it? Oops. He purified. I wasn't ready for that. Now, I'm trying to stay away from the trailers for it. I took Colossus to R4 tonight. Sadly, lost a sad bet. My friend took up Zemo to R4, and despite of hating it, got to be careful with bets. Sometimes you have to pay off. I kind of figured that's what you meant. Now, I will say another champion. Ooh, this is a crappy ass combo here too. That I like is Cyclops. There's something about his special 2. And to me, it's not, that it does great damage. It does okay damage. I love the sound effects on it. I don't play with sound often, but it's just one of those that just thumps when you hear it. It's like, dun, 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 dun. I mean, it just is one of those, it's got just a good sound to it. Or, he's one I'm tempted to do something with. Because he's another one of those, what I call rhythm champs, ones that you don't need to do full 5-hit combos, isn't too complicated to deal with or handle. And I hate this chick, and when she throws one special one, she's going to throw a second. Never fails. And she's slow to fight. She's just a royal. You know what? We're just going to push you to a special 3. I don't care. I'd rather skip your special 3 animation than sit here and fight you any longer. Yeah, he's lore accurate and well made. Yeah, he is. People still give him a hard time, but he does. I mean, it's just medium light, medium. I do like the fact that for some reason the champions that don't move after you dash back, I'm really starting to like. To me, it's like Paviter. I turn his auto run off because it's just easier to intercept when your guy is standing still. It's one less thing, you're not moving. They have to make the first move. And now here we go. We're going to bait this. We're going to throw the special 2, and it's just going to be satisfying. Then we can just follow it right up with another special 1. Granted, against this guy, you'll lose a little bit of damage, but crit resistant little prick. Oh, nice dash back there. Downside to it is, against this guy, you can get yourself backed up into a corner pretty darn quick. And I don't like that. All right, rank 2s are done. Let's go to rank 3s. Whoops, I did not want to switch that. Sort availability. I wanted to come here. Okay, now we got the low end. One day. Oh, nice grouping here too. One day I will do my bullseye. We'll lose that last match. I'm just going to go to 10 fights here because then I'll use my top champs in the morning and that arena will be done. I'll use my rank 4s up there, and this one, well, really, game? Really? Good Lord. The AI. You just gotta love the AI some days. I would think so. I don't. There's awakening gems in the milestones, so. Oops, I forgot he can't miss. Could have continued that combo. Yeah, I've got my awakening gem situation all ready to go. All I need to for Banquet is pull the champions one time. I can awaken all of them. I can take them all to rank 4. I just want 6 stones. You know what? We're going to toss this. I know I'm going to get autopilot. Yep, I knew it. But at the same time, I knew I was going to be able to do that. So we'll do this again. Then we'll do this and we'll get auto blocked. And then we'll just phase the rest of it, and there you go. Is Lizard a good defender? If the champion you're fighting puts buffs. Hold on, YouTube is dying. There we go, we're back, I think. Give me 1 second here. I don't know what it did on the Twitch side, but YouTube's acting up. Yeah, there's not very many 6 stones in the rewards. I agree with that. I'm hoping that they are in the Odins. Yeah, I think I'm back. It looks okay. Yeah, that's the hotel Wi-Fi. It's going to bug a little bit. Plus, I've been going for 2.5 hours, which is pretty darn good on hotel Wi-Fi. We're probably going to call it here very, very soon. So if it bugs out completely, I'll see you guys hopefully Friday night. If not, I'll see you on Saturday. Go ahead and throw your special and hit me with it. Of course. This is why no one likes you, Photon. Oh, that didn't kill. Surprised she didn't throw her special 2 there. Hey, Jack, what's going on? Really surprised she didn't throw her special 2 there. This is another guy right here that I wish I could take up. I wish I just... He's one of those champions that I've always liked. I just can't bring myself to take him up to that next level. I think he's very, very good at what he does, but rank 4 Cyclops, but I feel like he takes. Yeah, he does. You know, he's not going to be a fast champ. I love if you turn the sound up on his special 2. It's just got that thump to it. I knew I missed that. This is where I work on my dexes of like Onslaught Special and stuff like that. Because unfortunately, with every champ, that timing is a little bit different. You know what? All those traumas on there act as taunts. I wish the AI at some point in time would learn that. Torch similar to Wiccan. Can't do everything, but what they do perfectly. Yeah. And just like Wiccan, if he takes a hit, he's dead. and those aren't my style of champions to use in content where deaths matter, war, battlegrounds, etc. That's why I don't use Stark's fighting. Very same reason. What they do incredibly well, and if you do the fight perfectly, it is unlike any other as far as speed and safety and all that, but their health pool is about a third of other champions. All right, let's get through these next couple fights here, and then we're gonna go call it a night. It's about 10 o'clock here, 11 o'clock back home for me. 2 more rounds. You know what? We're just gonna use. Typically, this 3rd round I change it up, but I have a rank 3 tech gem. Would you take up Warlock or Red Skull, both on Duke? Ooh. What other robots do you have? What other tech champions? Both are very, very good. They are 2 different champs. Obviously. They're both... I guess Red Skull's the better 2-way. Red Skull is better on attack and on offense, in my opinion, especially unawakened. Rank 3 soon to be 4 Bastion. Okay, so I would probably in that case go Red Skull. You've got somebody who can handle the double immune, the bleeding poison. Now, granted, Bastion's not immune. He's resistant, so I mean it's tomato. I think me personally. Random guy on the internet whose stream is just having issues here and not much I can do about it. So random guy on the internet thought I would do Red Skull, but you can't go wrong either way. Both of them are excellent choices. I'm submitted to expand. What? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. There's a couple things I got to check out for work. You know what? I'm not gonna take time. I'm not gonna take time to build up his charges. Now, see, Starkey's animations are superior. He is very, very good. His animations are great. Hey, run through what's going on. Yeah, you're catching me right at the end. This is my last round of arena I'm going to run. And then we're done. Yep. Catching me late. Catching me too late. It is time for me to get some works done. Works done. I got to get some works done. You know, English and me, great ability to speak it. You would think I would be able to. You know, I was born with it, but who are we going to go raid? You know, AP's streaming. We'll go raid AP. Yeah, I've got a. Got a couple series I'm in the middle of watching. So I did watch most of the first season. So there's the raid. If you're on the Twitch side, let's see if I can do a raid over here. We'll send you to something. For those of you that are around still, raid. It's AP Waves. We'll raid both ways. The same guy, AP Waves. There you go. Alrighty, folks. That's going to do it for me. I will be back. Take a look at my community post. I will post probably from the plane Friday night if I'm going to be able to do a Banquet opening Friday. My guess is going to be Saturday afternoon while football's on or something like that, and I'm doing some work around the house. That's probably when I'll do it. So anyway, till then, I hope everybody has a great time. Good luck on your Banquet openings if you do a Banquet opening early on. I hope everybody has an enjoyable time. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your openings. If you record them, reach out to me via my email below. I'll be glad to post them. Glad to do a stream with showing your crystal openings, not mine. So until then, have a good one. Take care all.